Okay, I am live, and I'm gonna be streaming uh, a little bit of Honkai Star Rail. I'm gonna see what I can fucking do. For those that are watching this live or or as a VOD, chances are it's a VOD until I archive this to YouTube. Uh, there is a reason why I titled this stream "Cough Cough Damn Pepper Spray." So, fuck, my head hurts. All right. So, I was heading to work earlier today, and just when I was about a couple stops away from getting off the bus, hold on. Come here. Anyway, as I was saying, I was a couple stops away from getting off the bus until okay, so shit, I forgot to preface this or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So about 5 minutes away from getting off my bus, there was an argument going on between a couple passengers, and the argument got so heated. I don't know what the fuck they were arguing about. They were like exchanging like insults at each other. Often the word bitch was being thrown around. And, you know, some middle aged woman was calling some 30 something woman a tramp. Was calling someone else like a social security bitch. It was unnecessarily heated. I don't even know what the fuck they were arguing about. It was over a bunch of fucking bullshit, as my mom would say. Excuse me. They were. No, stop. So the argument was over a bunch of fucking bullshit. That's how my mom would say it. And the middle-aged woman got off the bus after that whole argument got heated, and then what happened was that the younger woman opened her window, and her friend, either a friend or a relative of hers, told her not to, because I think she pulled out her pepper spray, and then she opened the door, reached her arm out, pointing the pepper spray at her, and sprayed her, which, needless to say, pissed her off. And the middle-aged woman got back on the bus and tried to beat the shit out of her. Now, I actually recorded this, just to document, some of the fucking crazy shit that happens on the bus in case I need to provide that kind of evidence. When I played it back to, reflect on what happened, it sounded like she was spraying, she was using that pepper spray in the bus. And some passengers around them started coughing. And when the little bottle got knocked over and it actually went close to me, I was just kind of, waiting until I was in the back of the bus and I was just sitting, just kind of hoping, my God, just stop, stop fighting. That's when I caught a whiff of that pepper spray. And once I inhaled some of that, I started coughing. My nose flared up. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I realized, oh shit, that's a fucking pepper spray that I'm smelling. And ooh, I had to, well, I thought I just had to get the fuck away. And well, I started coughing and coughing, and holy shit, it was bad. Started having a coughing fit. I started having contractions on my sides, which I actually realized that was my kidneys that were contracting. Yeah, I didn't think that was a fucking symptom. Because I looked up like, okay, how does it affect kidneys? And, it turns out kidney contractions can occur after inhaling pepper spray. So I was like, oh shit. No wonder I was having what I thought were back spasms. Oh, it was awful. And I started coughing here and there after the fact of the matter. And then I started, and then I went and clocked in, still kind of having a coughing fit, and I just, I simply emailed them this, and, I explained what I mentioned, just in case she didn't get my email, I said, hey, I'm sorry I'm late. It's in the bus, and during that I inhaled pepper spray. I wasn't directly targeted with pepper spray, but I inhaled some of it, and I was instructed to go home. Simply as as a precaution, because they're not sure if I'm allergic to pepper spray and all that other shit. Turns out I'm not. Honestly, the only bad fucking symptoms I had from it was difficulty breathing and contractions. That's about it. But yeah. Simply put, they didn't want me to risk staying, I guess, in case because coughing and runny nose is very common with pepper spray inhalation. So I'm getting that runny nose symptom. But yeah, fuck, man. That was some freaky shit that happened, not gonna lie. So yeah, missed work because some cunt with a fucking bottle of pepper spray decided to spray that shit in the bus. It'd be one thing if it was outside, because not many people, because anyone around it could, probably, avoid that shit that, airborne. But shooting that shit in the fucking bus, it's like you're just asking to get others fucking, you're asking to affect others. Because people are inhaling that shit. So, it was ridiculous. I'm glad it wasn't tear gas, but fuck. Not gonna lie, inhaling that pepper spray that resulted in some rough fucking a rough moment. It was not pleasant. I was, oh god, it was bad. So yeah, missed work because of that. That was some bullshit right there. And you know what? It's unfortunate that that shit happened. Oh, and another thing. The woman who fucking used the pepper spray, I don't think she was caught. She just fucking walked off. And I'm like, fucking A. Now, the older one of between the two, I mean, she went back and tried to smack the shit out of her. I mean, she was pissed. Part of it is kind of self defense, but it did not need to go that far. Oh. The reason I'm kind of giggling over it is because it it escalated to that from a fucking petty argument about a bunch of fucking bullshit. So, uh, I swear, some arguments are just. There's just some arguments out there that are fucking petty. Oh, God. Oh, I guess I'll talk about this. Okay, look, I try not to delve into topics like this very much, but again, I gotta reiterate this. This is about the second assassination towards former President Trump. Okay, look, I don't care for him personally. I'm not really fond of him. And if we're gonna talk, and honestly, if I really have to use the debate as an example, he backtracked unnecessarily when it came to delivering his answers to certain questions in the debate. Like, for example, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, like, he was asked about that, and what did he do? Backtrack on fucking Ukraine. Like, why? Like, what does Ukraine got to do with Gaza? I mean, the one thing that they have in common is that they're both, wartime, or they're both war. They both have to do with war. But still, how he backtracked, I was like, okay, whatever, dude. And people are saying, oh, well, the moderators set him up and blah, 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 blah. Trump won the debate, this and that. I don't care. I mean, honestly, this whole thing about who won the debate, I mean, that's clearly subjective. But I mean, if I had to look at things, like if I really had to think hard enough, yeah, I'd say Harris won that debate largely because she didn't backtrack like Trump did. The only thing, I mean, yeah, she did play her cards right for the most part. But here's the thing. In regards to the second assassination attempt, all I can say is, what the fuck has this country come to when it comes to political candidates, especially one that some people may not like? So, I may not care for him, whether he was president or running for president. I may not care for Trump, but I'm not going to look down on people who support him. Like, here's my stance on this. If anyone out there in the U.S. outside my perimeters wants to vote for him in November, they have every right to. I am not going to disassociate myself from anyone who votes for him. Period. Because I personally feel that falls under, who people vote for is under freedom of speech. I'll be right back. I gotta let my cat out, and I also gotta close my door because I don't want my cat piddling in my room. Okay, as I was saying. So let me kind of rewind what I was saying. If anyone out there in the U.S. wants to vote for Trump in November, I'm not going to disassociate myself from anyone who does that. Because I do value certain rights that fall under the U.S. Constitution. And in that sense, who one votes for, I'd say falls under freedom of speech. Or if it's in the category of freedom of speech, because a vote is essentially a means of giving your voice of who you are voting for in the election. I just wish a lot more people would kind of look at things like that. But unfortunately, when it comes to politics, that particular area has gotten so fucking divisive within the last 8 or so years. Like when Trump got elected, yeah, there was a number of people that were not happy about that. Myself included. But I let it fucking go after the day after Trump won 2016. And when Biden was elected, I just moved on. Now, as his term has gone on, yeah, the less I cared for him. But when he's out of office, I'm just going to say, okay, the stuff I didn't approve of him, that shit's in the past. Here's hoping the next 4 years are improving from the last 4 years. I got shit. Look, I have shit to worry about that are my own problems. I do not need to, because here's the thing. When it comes to matters involving what a president does or whatever big, head honcho in the government, whatever, I don't worry about that shit because honestly, because what happens over there really doesn't have much effect on what I do in my daily life. If I'm going to be real. And if any of their policies, lead into fucking issues, yeah, I'd be open to address them. But the thing is, U.S. politics or, world politics in general is just a subject matter I'm not really much of an expert on, which is why I don't delve into those talking points very much. I occasionally bring them up because, Well, some shit happens. And, given the recent, given the second assassination attempt on, Trump a few days back, yeah, I suppose that is worth addressing because, that's some serious shit. And I will reiterate this because I've said this back in July. I condemn the idea of a politician being targeted to the extent where that candidate. Let me. Sorry, I'm getting my sentence jumbled a bit. I condemn any action that involves assassinating or attempting to assassinate a politician. Personally, in this matter, if these fuckers out there, if there's any fucker, if there's any. Sorry, if there is anyone that really doesn't want him to be elected, okay, my best advice, don't vote for him and hope he doesn't get elected. Because that's a better action than trying to fucking harm the son of a bitch. And here's the thing. If this were the other candidate, I still would not condone that shit. I don't care for President Biden myself. Do I want him to get fucking hurt? No. I know there were times where he, fell off a bike or fell down, the airplane stairs. Yeah, there were people that were, laughing at that shit. I certainly didn't take pleasure in laughing. I was actually rather disgusted that people were laughing over that kind of stuff. But when that happened, I was like, okay, hope he's okay. And, I mean, the reaction I had was, gee, I'm a little concerned about his health. That was my reaction. I didn't fucking laugh at it. And honestly, that's where things are at now, I guess. And I will conclude this U.S. politic, topic, U.S. politics topic with this. Whoever's elected, I have a feeling half the country is going to lose their fucking mind. As for me, I just plan to move the fuck on, regardless who wins. Period. And the reason I think that, I have a feeling half the country's going to lose their fucking mind is because of how hyper-political people have been these, for almost a decade. So, I don't expect much civil discourse within the next few months. And, yeah. Honestly, I'm just praying that, people in the United States just accept whatever result it is. I mean, might be wishful thinking, but honestly, I'm just prepared to just ignore half the people once the election's over. Oh shit! Hold on a minute. I accidentally disabled my what do you call it? Hold on. Where the fuck are you? Streamer mode. Yeah, I forgot. I accidentally turned it off. Whoops. All right. So yeah. Okay. So like I said, that was I was done with that topic. So let me get Honkai Star Rail started up. And ooh, Final Fantasy 16's out on PC. And it's $50, which that can wait. You know what? I can wait because I got other games I'm playing at the moment. I'd love to get my hands on Final Fantasy 16, though. I mean, I've been a long time fan of that series for 20 years. So, one day. Oh, yeah. One day I'll play 16. You know what? I've been wanting to play the first 12, with the exception of 11, because I'm not going to get my hands on that one. It's an old-ass MMORPG. I think it's playable, but people are playing 14 now anyway. Oh, whoops. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, my G-Force, what do you call it? Thing is, yeah, my sinuses are kind of a little whacked because of the pepper spray inhalation. God, that was some rough shit. Okay. Okay, what do I get? Oh, I got Asta already. Okay, I'm just using them all up. Oh, shit. Hold on. My, what do you call it? It's a whole clusterfuck. Hold on. Let me fix that. That, oh my god, my whole, what do you call it? Covers thing was all fucked up. Okay. There we go. Already got March 7th. Okay, that was the last one. The Express Passenger's Guide to the Galaxy. Man, why do you like making references to... Man, MiHoYo's gotta be the biggest, like, pop culture nerds out there. Oh, hello! Oh, I hope he's good. Ripples on the Dirac Sea. Well, what the fuck is this supposed to mean? Moe's. Okay. Shit, I got lucky with another character. Okay. What? Fuck you. Nah, I'm good. Shit.
you're tired.
Alright, what?
If you're tired, just find a place to sit down for a while.
Rest assured, in your time of need, I will be there.
Combat is an unavoidable risk, but be careful.
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared.
What are you talking about? He was at my party.
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
He's with my party.
Of course. I didn't see him.
Lady, he's in my party right now.
Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange. But he's never written poetry before. I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, "Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans." I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help. Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to Happy.
Oh, the dog.
He's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends.
How come he's just...
He knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down. Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlen...
Hold on. I'm trying to get a close-up of the dog. Fuck. There we go.
Wouldn't that Make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together! Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Oh, now the dog looks at me?
If only I got paid. That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me.
Oh, it's you! Long time no see. Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow. Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries.
You listen to Capote for a long time, thus gradually forgetting what you're going to ask. Thank you for letting me read that.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Long live Master Capote!
Oh? Still troubled? You must be ill. You look pale and your pupils are gray. That's fine. I, Capote, never waver in my support. I shall double my efforts to heal your heart.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts fucking speak?
The Antimatter Legion barely... Aha! Such is the power of my...
Okay, you asked Capote about Arlan.
Arlen?
Arlen.
Yes, I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me?
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's Life Wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie.
Bullshit.
I that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret. Seems like you already know what kind of person I am.
You're a douche.
Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer.
Hey, I can actually look under fucking...
Answers
Okay,
are not
look, I'm
easy to
33.
give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more.
His words match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
You asked Capote about the trial of the heart.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank. Everyone knows that.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base. How could you think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend. You've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice for you ourselves.
You've been surrounded by the Master Capote fan club and listened to a frustratingly long lecture, thus gradually forgetting what you're going to ask.
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what
It's an actual fucking line? What?
They went through everything with you? I'm sure you reflected deeply on your actions. Well, I'll pretend I never heard the things you said. Think before you act in the future, please. Of course, if you haven't reflected enough...
Dude, holy shit, how long is this conversation gonna last?
Right now, I need to hurry to a meeting.
Oh,
I
finally.
can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
Dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me. Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote. I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
Oh my god.
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time.
No, Master Capote was the one that wouldn't shut the fuck up.
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all.
Oh, these people have no names.
Fan club, and I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
Oh my goodness.
What's next on the agenda?
You've told Asta about what just happened to the clues you found. Man, my throat's sore from the...
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial? Yeah, I guess that's our starting point. This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote. Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlen? So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence. Ugh. Even the space station handbook doesn't get updated.
Oh, hello.
Is this an audio transcript? So, trial of the heart.
Well, I guess this game just outed me as a pervert for just a moment.
So that's how Arlen sees me.
I'm 33. I'm assuming these characters are like 18 plus. At least for most of them. Alright.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Okay, where's the pooch?
And the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
Just a scratch. I am the Shadow. The night follows like a
Holy shit!
Your number is up.
Okay, that was pretty badass.
Be silent.
This is our chance.
So, in the mood for another beating?
Hey, where's the other guy?
How's this taste?
I'm fine. As you wish.
Time to mix things up.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
Haven't haven't learned your lesson.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What are you doing here? Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Yes, he's with March, but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way.
Yeah, even the dogs
Brother
find this
Arlen's
conversation
trial
kind of
wouldn't
boring.
be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
That might be a metaphor too far.
Brother Arlen runs like a horse and fights like a bear. I think that's a great metaphor.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all. He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
If you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure. I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about. Yeah, we need to find Arlen quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy? Let's get going.
Well, Peppy?
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too. He was, but not anymore.
Oh my god.
To go investigating on his own, so I let him. He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, But he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing, but when he heard that, he said Mr. Donhung was right, and then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you.
All right. Ooh. God damn, my throat's scratchy because.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Oh, damn.
Death. The moment of opportunity comes.
Haven't learned your lesson.
Let's make it quick.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya.
Let's kick things off with you. Just a scratch.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Batter up.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. We need a strategy.
Yo,
Fight changes with
I'm doing all right. All things considered, given that I somehow, okay, as the title of this stream says, I got involved in a situation that somehow involved pepper spray. I was not sprayed with it, but while someone was being sprayed at, some of that, some of the remnants of it, I unfortunately inhaled some alongside other passengers at the public bus I was riding on while I was on my way to work. And because of the coughing symptoms, I was told to go home when I came to work. Because the baseball stadium, the Mariner Stadium I work at, they're very strict about symptoms involving coughing. So that's why I was sent home right when I arrived. And I just got these two new characters, Arlen and Mose, whatever the fuck his name is. But other than that, I'm fine right now. Not gonna lie, Arlen sucks? Really? I mean, I haven't seen enough to figure him out. I'm just trying him out, really.
Be silent. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Well, this ultimate attack, I'm not seeing much out of it. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you.
Haven't learned your lesson.
Okay, think.
As you wish.
Shit. Oh, damn, I didn't think... Okay, alright. Not bad. Dude, where did Mose go? Did he fucking disappear again?
How's this taste?
Okay, so that's his gimmick. He's got... That's why he's got a counter. He'll just keep, like... He'll come up and then... Okay, I think I'm starting to see what his ability is. Okay, I see now.
Time to reap. Where the wind whispers, you cannot hide. Darkness, charge.
Dude, holy shit! Okay. I'm kind of liking his ability there. I mean, I don't have... I mean, it'll save me... I mean, it kind of saves me some, what do you call it? Kind of saves, like, one party member from getting wiped out. And also, Mose is, like, level 1. So... I guess in a way it doesn't hurt that he, has such a trick like that.
Time to mix things up.
Yeah, I'm unable to level up characters at the moment.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Dude, that didn't scratch him that much. Okay.
Fight to win.
Let's go.
Better up.
By the way, that boss fight I was stuck on, the duo that I like to call a bunch of fucking bullshit out of space. I'm not bothering with that quest right now. Okay, got it.
That's all you've got?
Okay.
I am the blade. The moment of opportunity comes. Let's darkness charge.
Nice.
Keep at it.
Great. The more the better.
All right.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause the fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
All right.
The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hink.
Okay. Wow, that was
Haven't learned your lesson.
You've
Just a scratch.
Fight to
all right.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh shit. Sorry to interrupt you, but you assholes gotta go.
I am the shadow. The night follows you.
Oh, so you gonna lock on that guy? Okay, cool.
Time to reap. Where the wind whispers, you cannot hide. Darkness, charged.
Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome! Batter up!
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Maybe I should have saved his for later. Oh well. Oh shit.
Blade.
Okay, maybe I should have.
Opportunity. Come.
Haven't learned your lesson. Be silent.
This is our chance.
So, you in the mood for another beating? Life's like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
As you wish.
Darkness, charged.
Ah, damn it.
Rules are made to be broken!
Okay. Is there any other check and break real quick before I... The hell? Alright. There we go.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before.
And, Arlen's already in my party, so... This is kind of weird. Oh, this asshole! Shit! Well, at least it's not two of them at once. Oh.
Like a shadow.
Fight to win. Be silent.
Let's go.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Darkness, charged.
Let's kick things off with you.
Come on.
Haven't learned your lesson.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
things up.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Darkness, charge. Let's make it quick. Batter up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Barely felt it. I can't protect you.
Oh, bullshit.
So close.
Wow, that was, that... Okay, so I gotta break this guy's first.
Changelessness. A moment of opportunity. Come.
As you wish.
You've arrived, huh?
Is that all you got?
Step up, let's
Let me
see
pay
it.
you back. Tenfold!
Darkness, charge.
Alright. Just play safe.
Taste. Let's go. So, in the time to mix things up.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep healing Gallagher because he's my...
Rules are made to be broken. Darkness, charge. Nice like a
It's
good
kind of the main problem with Gallagher. Mans doesn't have a debuff cleanse with an E2. Wait, E2?
My friends, indulge yourself.
Oh, fuck. This is what I was worried about. Okay, come on.
What about this? Darkness, charge.
Nice.
How's this taste?
Do you see Gallagher plus 2 additional copies? Ah, fuck. Oh, shit! Okay. Okay.
Reap where the wind whispers. You cannot hide.
Darkness, charge.
Dude, that was a lucky fucking double combo there. Or, that was a lucky combo he had.
The blade.
Shit. Okay, fine.
Let's make it quick. That's all you've got?
Oh, damn it, he recovered already. What the fuck? Come on.
The shadow night falls like a shadow. Let's go. Batter up. Time to mix things up. Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, finally got that prick.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure.
He doesn't look like he's...
I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress.
Maybe she doesn't... Maybe she's got the wrong idea?
I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me.
What the fuck?
Me and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Just listen to the boy, don't...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss.
He's got that look like, are you high or something? Like, you don't...
And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss.
Oh, whoop.
And the evidence is...
That looks like a VHS tape. What the hell?
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0.
And VHS tapes were old. That's old tech now. Usually, you would think you would think the tech in this game would be discs or I don't know, something like this. A flash drive. I have a charm attached to it. It was meant for phones, but I just attached it to my flash drives. I have one that I actually have the charms are, give me a moment. Yeah, the charms I applied them to are from Full Metal Alchemist. So one of them has Winry on it, and that flash drive is like designated as like my workload flash drive, like for videos and such, because once upon a time what I did on YouTube was like make reviews and such, because that was kind of something I liked to make. I haven't been doing them as much because of tech insufficiencies, plus I've been trying to find a formula that will stick, that I can be comfortable in, because I've been having some pitfalls, let's just say, last couple of years. So let's just say that hobby's been on hiatus for a couple of years because of that. But I am actually planning on getting a new camera very soon. One that has 4K capabilities. The camera itself is like $400 fucking bucks, but hey, this PC I bought last year cost me $1,500. So I mean, if that much money is going for good, tech, I mean, so be it. And I know 4K is not really common with a lot of content creators, but you know what? Why not be a little ahead of the game? I mean, 4K, some content creators use 4K. So, yeah, I think it's about time I get up to date on that. It's a Nikon brand. Or, it's either Canon or Nikon. It was one of those two.
I am the source of your pressure.
And it's like mirrorless,
I did speak to Professor Capote,
as they claim, so,
and I
yeah.
did ask him some things, but they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
I'll have to look into getting extra batteries or a multi-battery charger, so that way, if I need to do longer recording sessions, I can have extra batteries for that kind of shit. But I need to make sure the batteries are gonna last, because I had a pair that didn't really last for shit.
Arlen. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Asta, just listen to the fucking boy. I don't know what you're getting so fucking... Oh my goodness.
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy!
Woof.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so I,
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Oh, maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing Holodisc with Peppy, it points to
Holodisc? You mean like Frisbee?
me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying
And Asta sure speculating a lot of this kid.
under your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus if you spare any effort. Lady,
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
That's what he's trying to say.
doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be?
Oh my god.
He asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
What is there to be sorry for?
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Honkai soap opera. Excuse me. Honkai soap space opera. No, excuse me. Honkai space soap opera. That's what...
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, and I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever
Wait,
she's
what?
back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dare to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self.
There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try. I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions, right? Yeah. See, the two of us would never have misunderstandings like this. You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Sure. Oh my goodness. Oh, what does Pom Pom want now? Yay! Level 13! Sweet! Now I can continue Eurillo 6. Give me a moment. I want to check my items and such. Inventory. Disc, huh? Looks like a record. Which, yeah, I'll show an example. Be happy to. Give me a minute. Alright. Just a moment. Gotta be careful how I handle this thing now. Yeah, kind of like this. Right here. Woo! Yeah. I mean, a CD doesn't really look like that unless it's, unless the label sides, you know, mimics a records design, but it's not very common. In case you or anyone's wondering what record I was showing off, it is In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. Sorry for the glare. That's a freaky fucking cover, but hey, it's a iconic one. Also, as far as prog rock goes, that one's legendary. For a good fucking reason. Just, you gotta hear it for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. It's worth experiencing 40 minutes, though. It's a good fucking album. One of the best I've ever heard. Although I will make a strong argument, there is one song that is going to kind of throw people off. Let's just say there's one song that's going to be more of a grower than the rest. So, yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to wrap up this session of Honkai Star Rail. I almost said Genshin. So, because I'm going to save the continuation of Eurillo 6 to next time. Oh, man. Okay. Give me a minute. Seattle Mariners. How are they doing?
Today, the Mariners played the Yankees. The final score was 11-2 Yankees.
Holy fucking shit! Man, the Mariners got their ass kicked tonight. Shit. Okay, okay, 4 games behind. Okay, they gotta fucking win these games, I swear. I'm getting a little worried about the Mariners' chances. Okay, good. The Minnesota Twins have been losing. So, let me check the MLB playoff picture. I want to see how it's gonna look. Oh, those motherfuckers. Okay, so... Wait a minute. 80, 71, 80... Okay, so... okay, so the Twins are still eligible to make the playoffs. It's, the Mariners are 3 games behind. Shit. Okay. So it's the Detroit Tigers we gotta... It's the Detroit Tigers that we're fighting over. Although they still need to get above Minnesota to make the playoffs. But man, they need to bust their ass. But I don't know. I don't think their chances of making the playoffs are going to be that high. I think it's turning rather low. I'm not gonna lie, once you get Natasha, you're better off building her over Gallagher. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So anyway, that's gonna be it for Honkai Star Rail for now. I'm glad I was able to do something else besides that one mission I kept getting my ass whooped on. So I'm just gonna focus on doing other main missions until I am, well, strong enough to handle that damn whatever it is. Or else I gotta figure out how to build my characters better. That's an area I've been rather struggling with. And yeah, my stream is starting to take a shit, so I probably should get going. Yeah, it's just my modem is downstairs because my brother was installing Borderlands 3 on his Xbox Series X. So yeah. So if the modem were upstairs, this would have been a non-issue. But yeah. Or it could be that I'm on the internet. That's possible too. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. But I will switch games. Give me a minute. I know just the one I'm gonna do. Give me a minute. We can see about builds next time if you want. Okay, that's fine. All right, just a moment. Final Doom. Yeah. Although, just a heads up, with the Final Doom session I'm going to do next, it's a continuation of where I'm at on Plutonic Experiment, which I'm going cheat happy because I'm getting kind of tired of the insane difficulty Final Doom is, and I just want to experience what the maps are like. And you know what? I can always revisit this game cheatless. I just kind of want to explore the maps, see what Plutonic Experiment has to offer, and then when I'm really ready for a insane challenge, you know, one of these days I'll consider another attempt at it. Hell, I think I might just save that for like Let's Plays and shit. I mean, I think with Final Doom, I don't see myself streaming Final Doom. I think I'll just Let's Play it if I ever make a Let's Play channel. That's been something I've been thinking about, but haven't really not sure if I'm ready to take up that task. But one of these days, I'll look into it. And the reason is because I was actually thinking about because I kind of want to make let's plays like dedicated to like commentaries in a sense, because like, you know, like personal like audio commentaries for like movies and films and television, or something I was kind of contemplating on doing for some time, but you know, I'm just busy with other shit, so I don't know. I kind of want to dedicate Let's Plays to stuff that matters to me, really. You know, something I think is worth commenting over, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, let's get into it for now. Final Doom, maybe 5-10 minutes at least, maybe a little longer at most. We'll see. Anyway, till next time, take care.